I am so annoyed right now. I mean, I'm laughing and I think it's comical, but I'm actually really annoyed too. Okay, last Saturday, Miss Gwyneth Paltrow, Goop, Mrs. Goop extraordinaire, she released a video on her Instagram where she's seen in her kitchen making what she called a boyfriend breakfast, which is basically bacon, eggs, and biscuits. No big deal, right? But she was seen wearing no makeup, and she just had her PJs on, and she was playing with her dog, and she was in her house, right? And the whole big thing online was that she was trolling Meghan Markle, that, it was her kitchen and she's the original lifestyle guru or one of them, right? And well, actually, the original is Martha. And everyone was there for it, basically saying that, like, yeah, she's just real, no makeup, no hair extensions hanging in the food. She's Gwyneth, and she's awesome. And yeah, totally trolling Meghan, right? So if you did not see that video, let's watch it, okay? I don't have sound on because you get a copyright if you play this music. So she's looking out her window. She's got her eggs and she's got her jam and she's got her biscuit and she's going to make her biscuit. And everyone's like, yeah, she preheated her oven, unlike Meghan, right? On the show, everyone was saying Meghan wasn't preheating her oven. And she does a kick and she acts all silly. And it shows her with her dog and she's petting her dog. And I did notice it. Meghan didn't pet Guy like that, her dog that passed. But anywho, and yeah, she's making her eggs and everything's just hunky dory and great in Gwenland. Okay, big deal. So that is the video that sent off this firestorm. And in between that, her Vanity Fair article dropped, where in the Vanity Fair article, she was basically asked that, how do you feel about Meghan trying to enter in the lifestyle arena? And Gwyneth was being actually pretty gracious, saying that she doesn't care, she doesn't feel threatened, she supports women, whatever women want to do. And then they had asked about if they knew her, and her response was, well, I don't really know her. I live in Montecito, but I don't know her. Maybe I'll get past her security detail and give her and Harry a pie or something, right? So then this was it this morning or yesterday? I forget. I mean, this stuff is coming so fast. I can't, I swear to you, I cannot even keep up. So then we get this, okay? Just wait. Just watch it. Just watch it.
I genuinely do not understand this at all whatsoever. Do you understand this?
Do you guys know what that is? That's a banana halved with granola and looks like jam. Maybe there's a state honey on there. I don't know. But there's so that's what she posted the same day or something that Gwyneth supposedly. I swear, that's what she posted the same day that Gwyneth posted her boyfriend breakfast. Um, that thing with the bananas. But what was the latest was this. Now, why? That's what I want to know. I want to know, why was Gwyneth Paltrow feeling compelled to even do this? Let's watch this again.
I genuinely do not.
So what she's doing is she's got a question on her Instagram stories, and they're saying, "Are you comprehending the Meghan Markle beef that social media says you two have?" And this was Gwenny's response: "GP, why did you do this? GP, why?"
I genuinely do not understand this at all whatsoever. Do you understand this?
Okay, well, do you really buy that? I don't know if I buy that. I mean, come on. The whole world has been talking about how vapid and inauthentic and just all around terrible Meghan's Netflix show has been. I mean, I even saw a video of an Irish Catholic priest, okay, talking about how you could watch as ever, not as ever, sorry. I'm getting these all mixed up. How you can watch With Love, Megan as part of your penance for Lent. Maybe I'll find that video for you of that priest. But so she's saying, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. I think you do, old Gwenny. Gwenny. Gwyneth Paltrow did not get to be Gwyneth Paltrow without knowing how to work behind the scenes and troll people a little bit. Okay? Okay? So for her, I mean, she survived Harvey Weinstein in Hollywood. Okay? So this woman's savvy. All right? So I don't buy this for a second. I think that Gwen was trolling Meghan in that first video. And I think maybe because she's not a soulless narcissist, she probably felt a little bad about it when she saw like how crazy everyone on the internet got. Like, go Gwen, yeah, you're trolling Meg, you know? So I think that this is a little bit of guilt on Gwenny's part. So as if to say she doesn't understand why people would think she had a beef. You know what I mean? It doesn't entirely ring true to me. But yeah, let's watch it.
I genuinely do not understand this at all whatsoever. Do you understand this?
Okay, before we get to that, so again, yeah, I'm not buying that Gwyneth even. I'm not buying that she wasn't even a tiny bit subtly trying to troll Meghan because she knew what would happen. And let me just tell you, if you ever think for 1 second, for 1 microsecond, that celebrities don't care about us normals, don't ever think that. They care so much what we think. It is so evident. This what we're seeing right now, this is a news story that started because of normal people reacting to something on social media. This type of story is completely manufactured in here because of the rise of social media. This type of story would never even have entered the public collective 20 years ago. 20 years ago, all we had were the rag mags on the newsstands and maybe e-television and magazines and stuff. We had what publicists and magazines and newspapers and TV wanted us to know. And now we've got a whole army of social media warriors out there, normal people that have something to say about everything. And that is entirely why this is even part of the news cycle. So before we go to this, yeah, I guess it's just too good. Let's just watch Gwen's guilty face one more time.
I genuinely do not understand this at all whatsoever. Do you understand this?
She understands it, okay? She gets it. So, okay, so now what we have is this dailymail.com article. Meghan and Gwen squash their beef. So now, because of these two stupid Instagram story videos, this is now a news story, you guys. And they're addressing their breakfast war amid the rift rumors. They joined forces in an attempt to shut down rumors of a feud. And then let's see. So yeah, so basically, Gwyneth is referencing her Vanity Fair article here. Sorry, the Daily Mail is referencing it, and they're saying that Gwyneth said she was raised to see other women as friends, not foes. There's always more than enough room for everyone to go around. She's talking about in the lifestyle guru area that she doesn't feel intimidated or upset that Meghan is trying to launch something similar to what she's done with Goop. And also Gwyneth has a podcast as well, the Goop podcast, which has actually been out since 2018. So, she's just basically saying, this is not a feud. It's all fine. Here's, And so basically, the article goes into a little bit more about the whole boyfriend breakfast first video that Gwenny made. And it's saying throughout Meghan's series, she looked flawless in luxury designer gear and hired out a kitchen, which was not her own. Paltrow, on the other hand, went makeup free while sporting casual striped pajamas for her video. And they're saying that she used the same song that Meghan used. She did not, but anyway. And then they were saying that she was so relatable, she was makeup free, she was carefree, it was her own kitchen. That's why all of this started, is because everyone knew exactly what Gwen was doing. She was trolling Meghan. So it was saying, these were some of the comments. Pinstripe jammies, check. Dog, check. Eggs, check. Monogram mug, check. Lemons, check. Her kitchen, check. Jar preserves, check. High kick, check. One typed. Um, and then they actually have screenshots of some of the comments that people were making on this breakfast video. I mean, come on. Oh, here's one. Nancy Sidley said, Gwyneth Paltrow continues to throw shade and I'm here for it. No makeup in her actual kitchen. Another one says, Apple Martini says, and being as relatable as she can be in her PJs, hair not styled, no makeup, sipping coffee, no one praising her, just on her phone filming, simple and easy. Go Gwyneth, says Pearl Luna, and she has a real dog in her own real kitchen on her own real property. So, I mean, come on. So Gwen knew exactly what was going to happen when she released that video. You know what I mean? Come on. So I think this is a guilty face. This is a really guilty face. And it's either one of two things. It's either she trolled her, she knew what she was doing, but as the firestorm started on social media, she probably felt a little bad, probably because she knows that Meghan has really been through the fire since January, or she did it and she doesn't care. And what we're looking at now is one middle-aged woman and one woman in her early 50s really wanting to stay relevant and really wanting their names out there. Now, do I think that Gwyneth has the same thirst for fame and all that as Miss Meghan does? No, I do not. But, you know, you're 52, soon to be 53 in September in Hollywood. You want to stay relevant, and GP was a big deal back in her heyday. So I think there was some behind the scenes stuff going on. I think that there was a little powwow going on, like, hey, let's just come together and let's get some good publicity. Everything's been negative. So let's just make a little 10-second story that's going to make everyone talk for a whole week and keep our names in the press for a whole week. So you have this, you have this guilty face, and then you have this. Now, what I don't understand is,
Whoever.
why
Do you
didn't she say
understand that?
anything? Okay, I'm going to say something that's, I don't even know if it's going to make sense what I'm saying, but you know how sometimes when people make cameos and they don't say anything, it's because they're uber famous and you haven't seen them and they're kind of like an Easter egg in a movie or a TV show or something. It's just like this cool, rare sighting. And you see them and they don't really say anything, but it kind of adds to the mystery of who they are. And I'm, do you understand what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like she's been so vocal all the time. And then now she's not going to say anything? I mean, come on. She's not saying anything because it's not scripted. Everything that this woman is involved in is scripted, whether it's a podcast, whether it's her show, whether it's a interview in a magazine like The Cut or whatever it is that she can control. She's not saying anything because she's so scared of being authentic. She's scared to show us her real self. And instead, she's just going to sit there and kind of let Gwen take over and hopefully maybe bask in some of the good press that she hopes Gwen is going to throw her way. I just don't know. Really, really funny. And that's why I was laughing so much. Like when you look at stuff like this, like why would you people are going to do exactly what I'm doing and hit pause so that that picture of her eating pie can go all over. It just boggles my mind. It's so weird. But yeah, that's why I think she's not saying anything. She's not saying anything because she has nothing to say. And I'll probably do a video about it maybe next week sometime. It's my kid's birthday next week, so I don't really know how much time I'm gonna have. Point being, I hopefully will make a video on it. But the podcast trailer that I listened to, she didn't learn anything from archetypes. She didn't learn one thing about how to be authentic, how to come across as authentic. All she has to do is turn on a camera, just like how Gwen just did, and just be normal. Or make a video like how Gwen did. No makeup, just in your kitchen, just be normal. Turn on a camera like how what I'm doing and just talk and be normal and blah, 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 stumble over your words and be stupid. Don't have an agenda. Just genuinely go into it wanting to connect with people. Remember when I gave her that marketing device when I first watched her trailer for the Netflix show? It's like, sorry guys, my throat. Just be normal. Like drink something on camera. Oh, I mean, gosh, I don't even know what to say, you guys. I always say I don't know. It's like I know. I mean, I know this woman needs serious prayer, serious prayer, serious prayer. Um, yeah.
Meghan Markle is nemesis. She is the anti-monarchy. Thank God they're out there in Montecito. Thank God they've ended up herself and her poor deluded noggins of a husband. Okay, and all right, say what you like again about the husband and the others. He is a former and distinguished soldier, as are his uncles, as was his father. Say what you like about them. They do not deserve to be connected like this to somebody who is clearly operating at such a shallow level. Yeah. So I recommend, I'm done now. I'm done. Okay. I'm done. Because who's listening anyway? I recommend that you watch some of this. You could do it for Lent. Okay, offered up. You could do it for Lent. I'd be surprised if you don't start enjoying it in spite of yourself. Okay, because as I said, it's cat. It's cat in the Irish sense, meaning there's bloody awful. All right? But it's so cat. It's catissimo. It's so cat. It's actually quite good. Okay? It's actually quite good. It's enjoyable. So get yourself, if you're not off them for Lent, a packet of wine gums or some popcorn, right? You sit back and you just drink in the mediocrity and savor the narrow escape that one of the most distinguished royal lions in the world has just had. That's what I'm going to say to you. As a good Irishman, I say, God save the king. And he's going to need it.